Kia, so making the video once again because it keeps on fucking up. Last video just then, it decided to fucking stop on me. So you can gather that fucking pissed me off. But yeah, I will be playing myself. So yeah, let's get cracking. This is me versus an SJW. So the SJW, who is a female identifies as a male. Okay. Their name is Bonnie Swanson Nixon. Remember that name, okay? So I'm gonna bring this up because there's a fucking thing getting in the way there. So anyway, they wrote, so a church that punishes victims of sexual assault and rewards as well as protects the criminal then gives themselves a gold star in the way they handle these issues is singing for a president that admits to grabbing pussy because he can, and you'll wonder why I have nothing positive to say about the Mormons. So, but when my morals are higher than the prophet of the only one and true church, something is most definitely wrong. Oh, this person's definitely triggered. Poor them. Anyway, so I wrote, or they could have voted for a president that violated the victims of her husband and has committed crimes. Donald only spoke of it, and it was years ago. Media lies to all. That's true. Hillary and Trump weren't the only choices. No chick Sherlock. Well, this person is Australian, so and all that. So yeah, just putting out there. But so technically, it doesn't really bother me or this person who got in presidency, but still nonetheless. But the others got ignored. That's true. They literally got ignored. I didn't hear people talking about their votes. The media were too busy licking Clinton's arsehole. I don't think I could have said it better my fucking self. So he says, that's not the point though. There were other choices, and the church could have said this man is not upholding our vows, so no, we won't do this. Problem is that he does uphold their vows. I was a victim of rape and attempted rape just this year, and year prior when a teen, and I was only one punished every time. Despite that, this person has talked about being raped a lot. This person has spoken how they've been molested and raped. And I'm not saying that they're lying. I'm not saying that they're making it up in any way, shape, or form. And if they are being truthful about this, then my sympathy goes out to them. Okay, just to put out there, if they really have been raped, my sympathy does go out to them. But we'll continue before we talk about that subject. So I wrote, okay, Trump got caught talking about it. The keyword talking, okay? Years ago. Quick keywords here, but only talk. So many girls talk, so many guys, and maybe girls. I don't know what girls talk about as guys, when we're not there. So many guys talk like this. So many. The only reason we all know about it is because the media wanted to make sure people turned against him. That's true. Only reason, otherwise it would never been. It would. They wouldn't have played it. So basically, what I'm saying there, if Trump had been on a far left, I think it's the far left that the SJWs are representing. If Trump would have been the far left and he was on board with the media and this one world government thing, that would never hit the news. It would have never got out there. People would have never have per this, it would never have gotten out there by the media. And I think it's a thing that's just so pathetic because it's not like he's done anything seriously wrong. So even WikiLeaks wouldn't even, if it say he was a far left, the WikiLeaks would even go to road because it's just criminal. It's just fucking being devious, and that was as bad when there's real issues they could have spoken about. But it was biased news, as we all know. So we'll play it. So sit back and wait to see what he does first before you judge. And I think everybody should be doing working on that one. I reckon they should be let him do what he wants, let him do what he's going to do before you fucking judge him. Because Trump he's been tried and sentenced before he's committed the crime, and it's sad. So anyway, Bonnie says no one should talk like that, and no one should behave like that. It's because this behaviour is warranted that rape and harassment continues. Okay, so basically they're hinting at the thought of grabbing a girl's ass, pussy, boobs is rape. Okay, yes, we're in a rape culture. Hey, fuck all those women in those Islamic countries who really are getting raped and getting given the death sentence for being raped. Oh yeah, fuck all them. They don't matter. But don't think about it. Don't think about a girl's vagina, because that is rape. Fucking hell. Rape continues. He is not pure at all, and the church is going to endorse his actions. It's bullshit. It's a bullshit political move, and the only ones that this will hurt is everyone who has ever been a victim because of the endorsed behaviour. Okay, so I know what she's trying to, is she saying that what Trump was saying on that bus about grabbing a girl's pussy was a political move. Okay, even though he did it years before he ran for presidency, and back then I don't think he even had he didn't have a mind he's going to be becoming president back then. So I don't think that was a political move, because he wasn't like you trying to show it out there and say, look at me, everybody, I talk about girls' vagina. It was a political move that got played, but it wasn't a political move in Trump's favour. It was a political move to get Trump to be voted to lose the presidency. Okay, and it failed because people could see what the fuck they were doing. People saw right through it. They saw. They knew it was years ago, and people do change, and people are. But obviously, once you're now, apparently, once you this, you're always this. Okay, so anyway, moving on. So I said, he said it many years ago. It's how men act. You should know this. Hitting at the pronoun they like to be called. Guys talk about girls a lot. But where is the media to report the Clintons' rape scandals and emails? Nowhere. Not to mention Trump supports GTLB, community unlike healthy. Now, I might have got that wrong. Okay, if I've got them wrong, I will admit. He did say that he would not try and change the Congress ruling on allowing same-sex marriages. Okay. So obviously whether he supports it in a way like, for example, I support the rights. I believe that gay people should have rights. Do you think? Because you can support the rights, you don't have to actually like to have have to like the gay lifestyle. You don't have to love it and endorse it and like it, you know, but to respect it. And I'm not talking about individuals, you know. If you got a friend who may be gay or lesbian, I'm talking in general, like, you know, that, you know, if you don't think, if you think a gay is not the right thing, doesn't mean you can't respect people's wishes to act in a gay way, okay? So Trump may be on that. He will support them, and he'll give them rights. He'll give them rights to get married and get jobs and live like normal everyday people. But just because he gives them, he may not exactly like it, but he'll give them the rights. And I think giving the rights is very important, you know, um, because, you know, there's lots of things we're not gonna like, but we give them rights to be around and do this and do that. Um, and it's kind of complicated, the way I'm thinking, for people, like, for you to understand what I'm trying to say, but you get the drift. Respect people's wishes. Like, okay, it's like sports. Yeah, a football team against one football team and another football team. You don't like the other football team, but you respect them. You respect the fans. You respect the fans' wishes to support that team, but you don't like the team. You know, in a general, but there will be members of the team and members of the fan base that you'll be friends with, and you have good times with, and you'll be good friends with. That's what it's like with me and the gay community. I'll happily have individual friends that are gay, but I won't exactly like the gay community, but I'll respect them, and I will always be, you know, if someone ever tried taking the rights away from them, saying they can't get married, they can't adopt, they can't do this, that I will always say, hey, come on guys, give them the rights, they deserve it, you know. But, you know, you won't see me at a gay rally, but then there should be no fucking gay rallies, because they've got all the rights, they've got equal rights, and that's what we should all have, is equal fucking rights. Anyway, so sorry I went off on one there, but we'll move on. So Bonnie says, that's not how men behave, that's how sex pests behave. My dad doesn't behave that way, my uncles don't, my pack don't, my spouses. Oh, I didn't notice that one before. Spouses certainly don't. No one else around me would dare. Why? Because I have vows, and so do they. Yeah, you have fucking vows that you have more than one fucking partner. Yeah. Yeah, you go fucking cunt. Anyway, okay, to a girl's face, no they don't. Behind the back, they do. I think that is a factor. I've seen girls walk in the bars so many times. The guys will check her out in a subtle way. And when she leaves the room to go to the bathroom or leaves the area, guys will start talking about the girl. The guys will start talking about the girl in a sexual way to each other when she's left the area, left the scenery where she can't hear. Soon as she comes back into the scenery, into the picture where she's in hearing distance, the subject changes. I've seen it happen. Okay, so Bonnie says, no they don't. So I said, how do you know? Good point. How the fuck does Bonnie not know they don't do this? I mean, just be... So, for example, like, when I end this video, okay, I could say, okay, I'm gonna end this video, I'm gonna go and make myself a cup of tea. But instead I could make myself a cup of coffee. So you get where I'm getting from. So basically, A girl could come up to me and say, "Were you thinking about my boobs and about my what underwear I'm thinking?" I could do it and say to her, "No, I wasn't, dear." But in reality, I could have been thinking about that and more. So, just because you think someone doesn't do something doesn't mean they don't do it, okay? That's a very scary thing to think about. So I said, how do you know? Because we have vows and morals. So I said, everyone does. So I put this one on. It is a sin to lie. Many Christians still lie, though. Just pointing that out. Sure, but we don't share them with sex pests. Calling Donald Trump a sex pest. Still. And all that. A secret who supports that. It's definitely a secret. So, how do you know that he wasn't having a joke with his friend? So, wow, so this there was a bit of a overlapping on the way the people made on the commenting. So Bonnie says 100% of people have lied and masturbated. Okay. So basically, we've all lied, we've all masturbated, according to Bonnie. So you're saying that I can never speak about touching a girl's boobs to a few of my friends. So Bonnie says, why would you disrespect her like that? Okay, I wouldn't sadly go up to a girl and say, I wouldn't talk about touching a girl's boobs in front of her. Everything like that. I know we all have dreams. I mean, there's girls I've seen out there. I'd love to go up there and say, just start grabbing. But the respect and disrespect is basically, I have the respect not to do it to her. I'm gonna, if I find a girl attractive, if she's got a nice feature, I like her boobs, for example. I'm gonna talk about them. I'm gonna, mention to my friends. Now, we're not talking about it constantly talking about it, it's just basically, it'd be something like, oh yeah, pretty nice to grab her boobs, oh yeah, they're pretty nice. It'll probably last about a minute, 30 seconds to 2 minutes. And then we'll move on the subject. So anyway, why would you disrespectful like that? I said, it's not being disrespectful, it's just having fun with friends. You're not actually touching the girls. Some key words in this conversation. I do agree. I do agree. I should be speaking to a professional about this. We should ask Baring's opinion on this subject. Now, sadly, I couldn't add in Baring to this because his friends list was full, but obviously it would have been interesting to see how he would have reacted to this conversation. Anyway, Bonnie says, it has been disrespectful and criminal at that. Oh my god, I think I've just lost some fucking brain cells. I had to smack myself in the head to try and keep the brain cells inside of my head after reading that. Criminal. To talk about a girl in a sexual way is criminal. Having freedom of thought is criminal. The only time freedom of thought and freedom of speech should be made criminal is when it's when it's hate speech. Okay, I will phrase that because obviously hate speech can now be criticising a certain religion, the religion of peace. That wonderful, lovely, and cuddly religion, the one that's going out there into Europe and giving free sex lessons to the girls of Europe, who are putting firework displays and bonfires. They are also going out there in trucks and cleaning out the roads for us. They are they're giving us free exercising by chasing with trucks, and they're building a lovely religion with them and everything. And back home, the bosses in this fantastic, lovely. Okay, so it's in the fantastic, lovely bosses back home. This fantastic organisation that is out there protecting the people, and they show so much love, called ISIS. Yeah, that one, the peace religion. So when they're, if they're talk having meetings, talking about blowing up cities and doing all this thing, that's when freedom of speech should be stopped. I'm gonna have to put this video into 2 because my screen turned off and the fucking video decided to stop itself, and I have no idea to put them together. So anyway, it's this being disrespectful and criminal down. So I said, we'll call the police. I was being a sarcastic little fuck. An individual's body is their own, not for your or mine entertainment. Really? So why the fuck are the strip clubs? Please tell me that. Anything can be for entertainment, okay? Just put it out there. When I watch a person on YouTube, that's for my entertainment. Now, if I'm watching them because I want to look at their face is part of their body. So it's there and it's for my entertainment. So if I went and sat on a bench and I watched people pass by, I'm watching them for my entertainment. Their bodies are moving, and it's for my entertainment. Obviously, they're not doing it for my entertainment, but I make it into my entertainment. Now, just putting out, I don't sit on the bench watching people pass by, but I'm just putting out there that you can make it into your entertainment if you want to. So anyway, there's another overlapping thing. I'm sure they'll come to arrest me. That would be funny. That would be fucking funny if they actually did call the police and the police actually came to arrest me. That would be fucking funny. Hey guys, please make sure you do. I hope that it would get filmed. This. If I ever got arrested for this conversation, please fucking film it. It'd be fucking funny. And also, it means I'll probably get a compensation for it. Anyway, carry on. You should get Milo Stewart to spank my bottom for being a naughty boy. Well, I did originally put shield, but that might have been a bit triggering. So I thought they'll probably slap me in the face instead. Well, with a big fucking grin, you know how she, he, pt, key, is like. With Miles Stewart, and this is not me being a dick, okay? This is me being serious. How the fuck can you take Miles seriously? Because she always says everything with a fucking smile. I'm not even joking. It's like, can you imagine if they made a video talking about how they say they got raped and then made a video about being raped? You do that fucking smile. They fucking they fucking smile everything. It's fucking annoying. Anyway, moving on. I would beat your ass too if you disrespected a woman in my presence. So I said, I'm sure I'll have Blair White stand in my corner. Well, I'm dealing with a trans person. So I thought I'd have someone in my corner who is also trans. So I'm dealing with someone who's going from female to male, and then in my corner I'm gonna have someone who's male turn into female. Which begs the question, right? If you were to punch a trans person in the face or beat them up, anyway, because obviously they've gone from being a man to a girl, or from a girl to a man. Is it? How do you define it's woman beating? I mean, let's say Bonnie went for the full transfer, and so Bonnie had become a full male, physically as well as mentally. Okay, so they became, they gained a dick or something like that. I don't know. Or they got rid of the boobs. Where would the woman being come in? Me beating Bonnie up, or me beating Blair White? Do let me know in the comments though which one would be make me the woman beater, because it's kind of confusing, eh? Okay, so or maybe another anti-SJW. Oh my god, seriously, you need people to help you fight. Ha 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 ha. No, they're just standing in my corner. They're not doing anything. They're just observing, just watching. So I would get beaten if I hit you, because it's a girl and you know how people are. So yeah, you would. I'll do it first though. Then my buddies can have the leftovers. So having a go at me for having backup, yet then having this person can have their buddies there. Oh wait, it's a different rule for SJW, so I forgot. SJW has unlimited tag team partners. Kyle said, "Oh, so it's okay for you to have backup? I don't need backup. So what the fuck are your friends doing there, eh? You just said your buddies would have the leftovers. I said I'd beat you myself. Then others can have the leftovers. They don't need to jump in on a person who is down. That's a good point. Don't kick someone down. It makes you a fucking cunt. Oh wait, we're doing SJWs. Anyway, I'm going to think of girls' boobs." And then Bonnie goes, "And then you're going to think about why you're single." Oh, wait. Have I just found a spelling grammar error? Yes, I did. You're. So I'm going to think about why my single. Not why I am single, why my single. It's my single. Okay. So I've made a single, okay? No, I'm not, because I'm not. Also, no one can see my thoughts. Good point. No, but they do transfer into your action. Now, what I'm thinking, Bonnie, or something like this, I said, no, I didn't actually go and do this. I was just being a dick there. I said I'm going to go and think about touching girls' boobs. What they're saying is, I'll go and thinking about doing it to actually doing it. So I'm going to put a test there to prove that Bonnie is full of shit when they say this thing. If this is what I think they mean, I'm not too sure. I did ask them what the fuck it means. So I'm going to think of a location that I would love to go to, and I'm going to think about teleporting to that location. If I somehow manage to teleport to that location, then I'll change the way I think, okay? However, if I do not teleport to the location, It'll prove the Bonnie is full of fucking shit. Okay. So I said, what does that even mean? Oh, so next typical SJW answer, reply is go educate yourself. So just tell me what the fuck it means, but you can't tell me what it means because you do not have the answer. So I have to look up what it means, okay? Number one rule in life is don't say something to someone unless you actually knows what it means. If you reply with people saying, look up in the dictionary, or go educate yourself on what it means, then obviously it means you probably don't know what it means, and it's like, why fucking... It's just stupid. So I said, you tell me, you said it, you explain it. So, anyway, during the video I was making, it had no sound to it. I did write this extra thing. I wanted to make this, just to let you know, I was trying to make this a trigger in last post to extend this conversation. I didn't want to be anything nasty, evil, anything like that. I didn't want to be a nasty post. Just something that was triggering, okay? Something that would trigger, but it wasn't nasty. So I wrote this. Thank you for lovely conversation and fantastic entertainment. Okay, I've just realised I've made a grammar error, made a couple of grammar errors, but you know, I was writing while I was talking and filming, so I made a few errors on my behalf. So I write it as I wrote it, or near enough. So I say, thank you for a lovely conversation and fantastic entertainment. It was lovely, dear. Take care. Lots of love. I'm sure you'll be seen as a hero one day. You keep fighting the power and make the planet great, because all lives matter. Because I say all lives matter because in SJW, you know, that's going to be a triggering thing to say, because I'm not saying Black Lives Matter, I'm saying all lives matter, and they don't like when people say all lives matter. Especially mine and yours. Have a great day. Kiss, kiss. Anyway, I'm going to have to sadly upload it, put this video into 2, so it's going to be made with a Vivo video. But yeah, I hope you enjoy this, this bit of entertainment, and all that, and everything. But yeah, that's how I dealt with an SJW. I'm sure I could have said a lot more triggering stuff, but I chose not to, and I chose to keep it that way. And the last comment was 52 minutes ago, so yep, I'm happy, and I'm hoping you're happy with what you've read. Cheers.